anything. So means conductor, magnetic field, and there is a relative motion. So these are the requirements. Basic requirements is the two only. One, magnetic field is essential. Second one, conductor is essential. So you can see here in the dark line, that is we are called as a coil or conductor. It is made up in the rectangular shape. So there is a magnetic field. It is consisting of the north and the south pole. So just if you are keeping the coil in between the north and south pole, so there is no EMF is produced because there is no rotation. So there is no rotation of the coil. So if it is stationary, there is no EMF or there is no current is produced. But when it will be produced, so you can see here, so this we are assuming the coil sets A, B, C and D. So in this second diagram you can see here what is the position of the coil. AB terminal is come to downward, C and D is come to upward. At that time there is no flux is linked with conductor. So just flux lines directly passing through the empty space. So there is no flux is connected to the conductor. So at that time the EMF is 0. Next what we are doing, just we are rotating again. Then what we can observe here, so CD is come to RHS side, AB is come to LHS side. In this time what happens, AB side is linked with the flux, is nothing but exactly parallel to the or perpendicular to that one. So because of that reason, so the EMF is generated. Next again we are rotating. Then what happens? AB is come to upward direction, CD is come to downward direction. At this position, there is no flux is linked with coil. Therefore the EMF is 0. So this is the continuous operation. Next we turn, CD come to here, BA come to here. Next again we turn, DC come to upper portion, AB come to into lower portion. At the time also it is producing the 0 voltage. So this is a operation of single loop generator. So just no need to remember all the complicated data. Just we remember the few things. So what are the requirements? That first we write. So first we clearly draw the diagram. Just no need to draw the secondary cycle, how the cycle will be formed. No need to draw it also. Just the first diagram will be sufficient. But we need to understand the one concept. That is, when only the flux lines will be linked with conductor, at that time only the current is generated. In other condition or other situation, there is no EMF is generated. This is what we should be remembered. So based on this term, so you can explain the remaining operation. What will be happening, what are the sides is rotating, so that you can easily understand. Okay. So it is not the important one point diagram. No need to remember. So for 5 marks, we need to write maximum 10 to 15 lines. So 10 to 15 lines will be sufficient along with the diagram. Okay. So no need to remember or draw all those things. The first only this diagram will be sufficient if is given in the examination to explain about the EMF generator or current is generated with help of single loop generator. That is the important one. Right? So next we go for this finally the voltage and the current equations. V is equal to V max Vm into sin theta, I is equal to Im into sin theta. Or instead of theta we can write as a omega t, instead of omega we can write as a 2 pi f. These are all the remaining data. Next, sine wave and the concept of cycle. So these are important for 1 mark question. So there is some definitions is there and no need to remember all things, just one line definition will be important. Cycle is nothing but one complete set of positive and negative of cycle. Negative values of an alternating quantity. So you can see here in this diagram, it will be starting from 0 and it will be end at 360 degrees. This is will be we are called as a cycle. One positive half cycle and one negative half cycle. So you can see here the diagram also. One positive half cycle and one negative half cycle. Next time. So there is a time period, frequency and amplitude of sine wave. These are all one mark question. That's right. First we think about instant values. What is instantaneous values is nothing but, for example, we are taking a sine wave. Just we are assuming at t1 time, for example 1 second, just we are assuming as a 1 second. At 1 second the value is v1. At 2 seconds the value is v2. At 3 seconds the value is v3. It is nothing but at what time the magnitude of voltage or current we are taking on the sine wave, that is will be called as an instantaneous value. Simply we can say it instant value. మనం తీసుకున్నటువంటి టైంకి ఇన్స్టెంట్ లో ఏదైతే వాల్యూ ఉందో దట్ ఈస్ వి ఆర్ కాల్డ్ as the instantaneous value. That is called V equal to Vm into sin theta sin omega t sin 2 pi ft. That is already we have the formula. Next to waveform. Waveform is nothing but the graph of instantaneous values of a alternating quantity plotted against time is called its waveform. So both are similar. So no need to think about waveform, maybe not given in the examination. Cycle already we discussed it. A complete set of positive and negative half cycle we are called as a cycle. Next time period. It is the time taken to alternating quantity to complete its one cycle. So means it completes 360 degrees. What is the time is taken, that is we are called as a time period. So frequency is nothing but the number of cycles completed by an alternating quantity per second. So in 1 second, how many cycles is completed? And the rotations, how many rotations is completed, or how many 360 degrees is completed, that is we are called as a frequency. So frequency is equal to 1 by t. That is the general formula we can write. Next, amplitude. Amplitude is nothing but the maximum value in the sine wave. That is we are called as the amplitude. So definition we can see here, the maximum value attained by an alternating quantity during positive or negative half cycle. There is a two amplitude is there. The maximum value is there. Positive maximum, negative maximum. Next, angular frequency, that is done by means of omega. It is equal to same frequency. Next, different forms of EMF equation that already we discussed. So E is equal to Em sin theta. Instead of theta we can write as a omega t. Instead of omega we can write as a 2 pi f. So according to our convenience, according to the given data, so we can change the formulas also. So for the alternating only. So there is one problem is there. We need to determine the frequency. What is the frequency? So first we write down the given data and we are substituting in the formula. So we have simplified that one. Right. So next, this is important question for 3 marks. Average value, RMS value, form factor, peak factor. So these are the 4 definitions is important. So average value is depending upon the average value of an alternate quantity is defined as value which is obtained by averaging all the instantaneous values over a period of half cycle. So first we divided, so first we discussed about the instantaneous values. So for example, there is a 180 degrees is there. How many parts we can split it into here? There is a 9 parts we have split it. So means one positive half cycle can be split into the 9 pieces. So how can we take the average 9 by, for example, we want to determine average value. So each and every magnitude we are summing. Means V1 plus V2 plus V3 plus up to V9 by how many number is there? 9 number is there. So that is the average. So what we are doing for the normal average calculation, here also the same thing we are using. Next, RMS value, or it is also we are called as the effective value. So how the effective value can be defined, it is based on the heating effect. For example, we are taking one circuit, we are giving the current to that circuit, some amount of heat is produced. For example, 3 degrees is produced. Next, what we are doing? Next, we are changing the supply. First, we are giving the DC. Next, secondly, we are giving the AC supply. So, in the two cases, it should be produced. The circuit should be produced the same heat. So, that is we are called as a effective value or RMS value. That is the definition. So, formula is Vrms is equal to Vm into 1 by root 2 or Vm into 0.7071. So, what is the formula you can select here? Next, form factor or peak factor. Form factor is represented with K. Peak factor we are represented with the Kp. So just it is a ratios or averages. Ratios of RMS value to average value. Peak factor is the maximum value to RMS value. So just remember this formula and constant values also. Next, these are one more question. Phase and phase differential. Phase is nothing but the angle turned by means of an alternating quantity can be defined as phase. So there is a leading concept and lagging concept is also there. What is the lagging concept? So in this diagram you can see here, voltage wave, we draw the voltage waveform, it is with dark line and current waveform with dotted line. So which one is lagging, which one is leading is nothing but, in the above one, voltage is the leading and current is lagging because voltage initially started but current is not started. But whenever the voltage is reaches to some of the value, then the current will be starting and before closing the one half cycle for the current, already voltage will be completed 180 degrees. So such type of waveforms will be called as a leading. Lagging is nothing but, here the current is leading, voltage is lagging. In phase is nothing but, they both are in the same quantity. So both are in same quantity, means at a time the voltage is start, at a time the current is start. At a time voltage is end, at a time current also ends. So that is will be here called as an in phase. Right? So these are all important for the 1 mark question. So for 3 mark question, definition, RMS value, average value. So sometimes may be given the problem also. Next, for 1 mark question, these are the definitions. Instantaneous values or cycle or time period frequency, these are all important for 1 mark. 5 mark question, it is the loop generator. Sometimes may be given the any one application, like as the electric iron, maybe most of the cases is repeated, that we can expect for the ISA question. Right? So this is about the first chapter. In the second chapter, we have the resistor concept. So here already resistance is nothing but, resistor is a device which is opposes the flow of electrons. Resistance is a property of substance. Property of the substance. It is also opposes the flow of electrons. So this is a concept we need to understand. So there is some types of resistances is there. What is that? Fixed resistor, variable resistor, rheostat is